And the anniversary is coming up of a savage murder in Butte, which remains unsolved more than 20 years later. MTN's John Amy talks with the victim's daughter, who now lives in South Dakota, but will not give up her search for justice as we go on special assignment.
November 29th, 1994 is a day Jennifer McPhee will never forget.
I remember everything about that day like it was yesterday. So, I mean, I can, from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, I can tell you exactly single thing that I was doing.
That was the day her mother was brutally murdered in her own home on California Street in Butte. For 23 years, the crime has remained unsolved. Her daughter, now 44, cannot understand why someone would harm such a good person.
She was the sweetest thing ever. She was the nicest woman. She was polite and energetic, and she had the most contagious laugh ever.
The day she was murdered, 41-year-old Julian Stallman had left work about 1 p.m. at a restaurant on Harrison Avenue. She stopped at 2 stores before returning to her home. It was there, police suspect, maybe about 3:30 in the afternoon, she was stabbed to death.
It was a very violent crime, more than one injury, and so in the past we've thought that it's very possible that Julianne knew her attacker.
It's baffling that such a bloody crime in the middle of the day could go unnoticed.
And that's why we think somebody may have seen something that, again, isn't really something that sticks out to them as being something that's critical, but when we have that piece of information, it could be critical.
I'm not sure if it's because people are afraid to come forward. I'm not sure if they think that maybe the information that they have or what they saw isn't important. I've always, from the very beginning, said what you think is not important could be the one piece that they need. This person could well be walking in the grocery store that you're shopping at. They could be at the coffee shop you're sitting at. You know, they are in your town. They could still be in your town. And somebody knows something. And I just want somebody to come forward with any kind of information.
Jennifer says she's very much aware that the person who committed this violent crime against her mother is likely still alive. But she said she has no fear of that, and she will continue her very public search to bring her mother's killer to justice.
I'm not going away, and I'm not afraid of them. I've never been afraid. In the very beginning, when I pushed so hard in the newspaper and on the news and on the radio, I was never once afraid of this person. 2
ways this case could be solved. Someone comes forward with new information or advances in forensic science.
Science continues to get better and better, and it may be there's some evidence there that we've missed, that new technology comes forward, and we can use that new technology to analyze that evidence even further. And there's a lot of evidence that we still have in our locker, a lot of evidence that's already been analyzed, and just continuing to do detective work. And I think eventually I'm optimistic that we could solve this case.
And Jennifer will certainly not give up her search for justice. On special assignment in Butte, John Amy, MTN News.
Now, John tells us Jennifer McPhee now lives happily in Tea, South Dakota, where she has 4 children. She says she wants to see justice done for her children, her grandchildren, and of course, her mother.